Y'all, you cannot make this up. The shit is hitting the fan and the streets in New York City. I'm going to be honest with you. This FAFO for New Yorkers with Mom Donnie and Socialist Wonder Boy himself, it is hitting the fan so much faster and harder than I ever thought. You'll never believe what he just told all the New Yorkers and where he's going to get the money for his budget shortfall. Y'all got played, screwed, bent over a barrel. We told you it was going to happen. Shocker among shocks. Socialist gonna socialist. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Let's get it, guys. I'm not even going to bury the lead. I'm also going to cover this in the live stream tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be fun. There will be full-on sarcasm there as well, because right now, I'm just going to point and laugh at some socialists in New York. Not the people in this audience who knew this was going to happen. No. We are on the right side. We're on the ha-ha side. Okay? Watch this. You can follow me on X at Braden LOA, but I'm going to just dive right into this. Again, I'm going to have a lot more fun with this in the live stream tonight when you guys can play it back and forth in the chat. But this is where we were a little while ago. Now, we covered this. I think the video I titled was Socialist Wonder Boy Has No More Money. Well, this was the announcement, and wait until you see what actually happens. And hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on while we're doing it. Watch this.
There is a massive fiscal deficit in our city's budget to the tune of at least $12 billion. We did not arrive at this place by accident. This crisis has a name and a chief architect. In the words of the Jackson 5, it's as easy as ABC. This is the Adams budget crisis. In 2025, under New York...
Okay, so you guys remember that, right? Blaming somebody else that the rents aren't going to go lower and the buses aren't going to be free. Shocker among shocks, guys. He literally just said this. He's raiding the retiree fund and raising property taxes just to cover the budget shortfall. Y'all got worked. Please observe progressivism. Please observe liberal Democrats. Please, socialists everywhere. Look at it. This is not new. This is 100% predictable. They do this every single time. Many New Yorkers are livid after Mayor Mamdani says he needs to raid the retiree fund and raise property taxes just to help cover the budget shortfall. He also needs to raid our rainy day fund. New York City, well done. Enjoy this. By the way, word of warning to everybody else in the nation who's tempted by the glittering prizes of the socialist promises. This is what you get every time. All right, here we go. Listen to the socialist wonder boy himself.
Would rather do is ensure that they remain as they are so that the city can be on firm financial footing. However, in order to get to this point of closing the gap on both this fiscal year and the next fiscal year, we are forced to raid the rainy day fund, the retiree health benefits trust reserve, and to increase property taxes across these other years. We would rather...
Hold on, I gotta get this right. Usually it takes a little bit more time, but in this case, all the retiree fund, that's getting raided, property taxes are going up, and you're also raiding the rainy day fund. Man, New York, you did a great job. Bang up job. Amazing. How's that virtue signal working out for you? Hey, look, let's dive into this a little bit more. You remember that whole thing, the rent's never going to go up, it's only going down, we're freezing it? Yeah. Runs entire campaign on freezing the rent, then immediately raises New York City property taxes, forcing landlords to raise the rent. Hold on a second. I got to do it again. Who could have told you that raising rents on landlords would pass the cost right down to the renters? My God, I'll tell you, wonders never cease. It's kind of like that whole raise the minimum wage for everyone making a hamburger and thinking the hamburger is not going to go up in price. It's basic economics. But that doesn't, really translate into the emotional pleas and unfairness guilt trap of socialism. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on having fun. I'm gonna slam this so freaking hard. It's amazing. Look at this. Look at it again. Mamdani property tax hike would lead to rent increases. Experts warn. Well, if the experts have said it. My God, who could have seen this coming? Again, I'm going to have so much fun with this in our live stream tonight. Oh my God, I'm really looking forward to this. 9 p.m. Eastern time. There you can see Zoran Mamdani plans to raise New York City property taxes for the first time in decades. Not even the first socialist, Bill de Blasio in New York City, did that. But man, But he looks good and has a smile, doesn't he? Socialism with a smile gets you every time. You hate to see it. Oh, look, crap on the sidewalk. I'm not kidding. Here we go. Holy crap. New Yorkers are losing their minds after Mayor Mamdani let literal feces cover the sidewalks when the snow melted. This is ridiculous. I've lived here my whole life. Never seen any shit like this. Thanks, Mamdani. This is disgusting. Let's play the clip, because what would a clip be without actually giving some audio and context of a New Yorker? Watch this.
Bro, this sidewalk is filled with shit. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm scared I'm gonna step in it. But y'all, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Pun intended.
Hey, you remember that one time, like 2 weeks ago, where the lefties were touting the idea that there was a low crime rate in the city of New York because there was a massive winter blizzard that came through and no one went outside? Remember that one time? Yeah, it turns out that blizzard was just covering up sidewalks full of literal feces. And also, that whole rents aren't going to go up. Turns out when you raise the rents and property taxes on individuals, it's going to pass along to the renters. That's weird. You're going to raid the retiree fund and raise property taxes, and you're going to raid the rainy day fund. And the guy used the word raid it. This is comical. He actually expects no backlash on this because he's a arrogant, pompous socialist. My God, it's so rational and reasonable. Really. Zoran Mamdani just proposed a preliminary budget of $127 billion for New York City. The entire state of Florida is $117 billion. Maybe a third time for clapping? Yeah. Great job, lefties. You fell for socialism with a smile. The progressives are out there touting the idea that America's going to go progressive. Meanwhile, America's looking at this crap literally and going, holy crap. Literally and figuratively. Y'all, socialism with a smile ends the exact same way every single time. And this is a really good meme. That's a good way to wrap this up. Let's zoom this in real quick. Again, we're going to have even more fun on this with this on the live stream tonight. So you voted for a communist for mayor. Yes, Dave. And now he's raiding the rainy day fund and raising property taxes and you're mad about it. Yes, Dave. Are you an effing moron? Yes, Dave. That is quite apropos. Here's the thing. And again, we're going to dive into this so much deeper in the live stream. Y'all, it's every single time. It leverages all the envy, the greed, the worst parts of humanity. It couches it in fairness, and it always ends up with complete and total guaranteed crap for everybody and 100 million people dead. Every single time. Has never worked in the history of humanity, but damn it, they were going to do it right this time. Literally, in the first months of his mayoral stint, he is raiding the retirement funds, he is raiding the rainy day fund, and he's raising property tax on landlords, which is going to go directly down to the renters. Congratulations. Good job, guys. And I'll see you on the live stream tonight.